Get those hands up and praise him. Ho! 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 Oh! Now, ordinarily, I wouldn't be in a good mood because I just missed the bus stop, because on the information thing, it was supposed to stop 2 miles that way. But the Lord has been gracious to me, and I didn't get upset. I'm just going to go back because I've got nothing but time. So get those hands up and praise Him. Hallelujah. Beautiful Tucson. Let's take a look around. So get those hands up and praise Him. Hallelujah. Today I'm going north to Oro Valley. Now, don't ask me why, but there is a Walmart and there is a Planet Fitness. The two things that are a must need on any trip where you don't know where you're going, you don't know where you're staying, you don't know what you're eating, you don't know if the bus services are free, or if you don't know anything. Two things you need: Walmart, because you still have to eat, and Planet Fitness, because you still need to shower. So get those hands up and praise Him. Hallelujah. Now, fortunately, I guess it's fortunate, I'm here to to say all that, because last night when I was going home, I use that term home loosely. All right. As I was going home last night, where I'm staying is there's these really steep drop-offs down to these drain pipes, and these drain pipes go out into the watershed down below. And I was being careless, and if you miss that first step, or if you don't brace it like you're climbing a rock going down, you can slip, and the result is skint up knees and legs and everything else. So I got scrapes further up, but we don't want to see that. All right, get those hands up and praise Him. Oh! But you know, I slept good. I slept late. But yeah, so the more I'm finding out about this conference, the more I'm liking it. And it starts tomorrow in the afternoon, so I doubt that I'm going to stay up north, but it's a 2-hour, or I should say it's 2-hour one way. It's a 4-hour round trip. So I started off at 9 this morning, and if I were just to come straight back, I'd get back at 1 o'clock, obviously. And it gets dark here at 7, not that that matters, but because I'm not wandering through the woods like I was in Durham, and hoping to find where my campsite was. So this, where I'm at right now, is right off a bike trail, which is good and bad. It's good in the sense that I'm not trying to hike through 500 yards of more than that, of woods and trails and uphill and downhill. The difference between Durham and Tucson is flat. This is a bicycle dream. Somebody's on a bicycle, it's their dream. I mean, all the roads are like these roads. They're flat, no uphills, no downhills, and there are a lot of bikers around here. So get those hands up and praise Him. Oh! But, so, Tucson is surrounded by mountains. Yesterday, I wanted to go to the library. I had to charge everything up and do a bunch of downloading, and I still haven't uploaded anything to YouTube. I just got everything transferred off of the disk drives to the 2 terabyte hard drive, and also the 0.5 terabyte card on my Kindle, which I finally got to work after 10,000 years. But you know what's so remarkable about the technology is that, like last night, I wanted to watch James White's take on the death of the Pope, and also he dug into the provisionalist argument with that psychopath Leighton Flowers being the banner boy for that apostate view of man's free will. And you know, it's just that my point is that the technology is so good, is that I can sit there late at night in that drain pipe and watch things that I've downloaded. And you know, I like the Tucson Library because not only was I able to do all that transferring of data, but I was also able to download from YouTube, which I couldn't do in Durham because they have stricter enforcement on their letting you download executable files. But get those hands up for knowing how to download executable files. Get them up and praise them. Oh! Oh! But after the library, I found the community cafe there. Got some shampoo, conditioner, a somewhat frozen burrito, which I had for dinner later on that evening. Because at QT they allow you to use the microwave. So get those hands up and praise him. And I got a sandwich from the community center. And so I'm going to have that for lunch today. But I am going to a Walmart. The conference that starts tomorrow, I had the option of ordering ahead of time. But I wasn't in the mood to pay that much money when you can just simply bring your own food. I ain't got time to be spending that much money. So I'm going to be bringing my own food. And, you know, the beautiful thing about this whole thing is that where my drain pipe is only a mile or so away from the conference. That's so beautiful. Now, the conference is coming up. It'll be over on the 26th, which is a Saturday, April 26th, which is a Saturday. And then April 27th, which is a Sunday, through May 1st. That's the reason I'm going today. I want to check out Oro Valley because it's got both the Walmart and the Planet Fitness, and it's close to Mount Lemmon. Now, I'm trying to find out how I can get to Mount Lemmon because visiting that, maybe camping out there for a couple of days, that would be the coup de grace of the whole trip. And then from there, prayerfully, God willing, God's providence, we'll see if I'm able. Well, I need to I need to be in Tucson by May 31st, which will be a whole month away. So I can spend however long I want in Tucson. It depends on how the conference goes and my interaction with the End Abortion Now people, Jeff Durbin and his people, and to see what I can do. Hopefully I would like to set up something in Durham where I hope to spend at least 6 months out of the year there. But I don't know. I just don't have any idea what God is going to be up to with this. I mean, everything has fallen in place, from me even being in Durham, me even being in Tucson, me even going to this conference. And so it's so far it's been a great trip. I probably could have done without falling down that ravine a few feet. It could have been a lot worse, but luckily I'm at part of the ravine where if you do fall, you don't fall that far, you only get scraped up a little bit. So get those hands up and praise him. Ah!